Welcome back to Garage K. It's been a while since I made a Garage K garage video. It's all been drifting recently, which is not what I'm totally about. So yeah, let's get back into the garage and do something.
Looking a little short on tyres. Oh wait, nah, I think we're good. Rack City, bitch. Here it is. Mate wanted the glass and all the internal parts. This door is too big to send. If I tried to send this with FedEx, it would go, but it would probably cost $1,000 to do so. So we're not going to do that. We've got the glass out, which is just over there. We've got the rubber pieces. Now, I managed to get all of these undone, bar two, which were just too brittle and died. How did you get those out without destroying it? Well, I used one of these under there, just gave it a bit of a wiggle, and then a pair of needle nose pliers up under them, and then wiggle them out. Not so difficult. This is proving to be a little difficult because it doesn't really make sense. Those aren't the easiest thing to get undone. And as you can see, Suzuki have opted for a threaded option there, and that's not a lot of fun. 2 bolts, and then the door handle will come out. As you can see, I've already got the glass out. This rail doesn't really want to come out. I'm not sure why. It should come out. I don't see any more bolts, but it's not cooperating. The hinges, 1 bolt there. Pop that out, another bolt in there. Hinge here that I already got out, 1 bolt there, and then the other bolt was through that hole there. Whoa. Oh, look at that. You can see it. Is that the moon? No. That's a bolt hole. The door trim was really straightforward. Only lost 1 clip there. Wouldn't come out. It just, like, literally wouldn't come out. Let's have a look at... Can I get it out with the pliers? Even with needle nose pliers, I'm lifting up the whole door. No. So, sorry, Mark, you're going to have to get a new clip. You should be able to do that. What, how many are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12... 14. 1 dead out of 14. Ain't bad. So I've been using... What am I using to get this out? Little screwdriver. Needle nose pliers. One of those bad boys. A number 3 screwdriver. Number 3 Phillips. Which is this guy here. The big Phillips. You'll need one of those. You'll need a number 2 Phillips as well. I can't remember what I used that on, but you'll figure it out. You will need a ratchet, and you will need a 12mm socket. I brought a 14 just in case. You will need a 10 as well. For, where was it? Oh, over there. Those ones are 10s, so you need 10s for that. These are 12s here. Hinges are 12s. Those are 10s. You don't need the 14. Get rid of that. The rail is fairly straightforward. Sorry, not the rail, the regulator. Regulator is fairly straightforward, and this one's in good condition for its age. Yeah, that's about it. I've been at this for about an hour. Just while I was on the phone to a different mate, getting it done. Okay, I'll be aiming to get these wheels to look something like that. You know, they're not perfect, but when I did get them perfect, I put them in the shed and then they oxidized again. So now they look like that. So I'm not going to sand them, I'm just going to polish them and get them to about that level. Here we go again. I'll be using this Pical metal polish on this bad boy. just a die grinder with a spongy wheel. I found that this worked the best when I did the other wheel. So stick with what you know. Just gonna get a little bit on there. This is gonna make a real mess. Not gonna be good. Bit of air. I really love having the air at separate locations around the garage. Really helps. Right, where are we going to start? That's pretty bad there. This doesn't cut nearly as much as I'd like it to. You can see that it's coming up kind of shiny-ish. It's very different to this area here. I might get a nice rag to give it a wipe with. This is just a microfiber cloth. And that's by no means done, but it is a lot better than what it was. From there to there, from there to here, you can see it is working. I would prefer something with a little bit more cut in it. I wonder if I've got something like that. Okay, after consulting the internet, someone said to use a scourer and vinegar. Well, the scourer just scratched it. So if you're watching this and you want to attempt this, don't use a scourer. However, the vinegar has worked inside those holes. It doesn't look like much on the video, but it is a lot better than what it was. Also, using some mag wheel cleaner should clean that up, I'm told. So, I guess the only thing left to do is to metal polish the crap out of it. So that's what I'm going to do. From here they look fine. So I just used some of this vinegar in a spray bottle, sprayed it on, let it sit. Be aware that some people think that the acid from the vinegar will damage the aluminium. Not what I'm seeing, but then again, I'm not an expert, an egg spurt. So we'll go with the Pical, I think. The Pical is probably not actually supposed to be used on aluminium either. Oh yeah, it is. It says right there, aluminium. Aluminum. Right. I need to get this center cap out as well. Center cap's out. Right, let's get to it. One thing's for sure, this is going to take a very long time. I do have an angle grinder, and I do have polishing attachments for it, but I'm not a fan of removing the guard off the machine. And on the other wheel, I actually touched the guard onto the wheel and scratched it. Then I had to polish that out, which is why I'm not using it now. I find that this is a lot safer. It might not be, well, I mean, it's going to be, this is the same material as what the grinder one uses, the angle grinder. So, I mean, it should be doing the same thing, just in a different manner. This doesn't have a lot of torque. So that's something to consider. I wonder if that has more torque. I don't particularly like doing adapter on adapter, but this option might work. If this has got more torque, then this might work. Let's give it a go. A lot more torque, a lot louder too. But this might be the way. Let's get a face shield on. Face shield time. It's a bit violent. That's got so much more torque. That's crazy. Well, I mean, the results pretty much speak for themselves. That's pretty damn good. I don't know where my, oh, there it is. This. Ah. That's pretty good. It's a little bit hazy, but, yeah, I think it just needs more of this, really. Might need a polish on the lamb's wool to bring it up. But, yeah, not really sure, to be honest. I'm going to crack on with this bad boy. Crack on with this one. Seems to do, let's attack. There's some definite spots here, so let's hit them. See what we get. I think a squirt of water might be nice. Water squirter, or a splash, just a splash of water. Teapot. I can go reverse. Whoa. That was a bit dangerous. Note to self, don't go reverse because you'll undo the chuck. Whoa. That was a bit wild. Alright, I'm going to try the sander. Now I got this lamb's wool on a what's it, lamb's wool? It's kind of woolly on a orbital sander, so we'll give this a go next. Just on this spot here that we've been working on. See how that comes up. Let's put a little bit of this stuff here, over here. Aluminium. Polish and a little bit of water. The biggest thing I'm seeing now is that the scratches from the scourer. So don't use a scourer. All right, let's have a look how that turned out. It's really hard to be mad with that. I mean, this outside area here, I didn't put a lot of time in. This outside area here, I didn't put a lot of time into, but it's come up
quite good. It could be better, but I think more time with this would certainly bring it up. I mean, in here, this first area that I started off on is pretty damn good. I can see my reflection in it. It's not clear, but reflection is there. Scour of scratches, sure, but I don't think you're going to get close enough really to see the scour of scratches, so that's not really a problem. Let's dry it off a bit. Get this out of here. Bring up the shine of it. Alright, let's have a quick look. What do you think? This is really the area here that I sort of focused on. You can see it. You can actually see a V out there that I was working on. But you know, obviously it still needs more work, but you can still see a little bit of oxidization in there too, but much better than what it was. Okay, I think I'm about 2 hours in. You can see that area there still, that's a good piece of oxidization there. Whereas if you come over here, there isn't any. Obviously it needs a clean. Well, there's still some there, still a little bit there, but you can see my reflection. Drop of water there. But I mean, it was like that before. And you look over here, it's a world of difference. I wonder what a splash of water on a sponge would look like. I still need some more here though. Oh well, back to it. I've got virtually no battery left, 5%. But I thought I might. I'm not even sure. My screen won't even turn on because it's got no battery left. But there's a piece of oxidization there, a pretty good bit. So I thought I'd try and film just the removal of that on camera as my phone dies. So let's see how much of it I can get done. This thing I got out of a dumpster, and you can kind of tell it's noisy as all hell. I think the bearings or the piston or something inside of it's going. Occasionally it's quiet. Most of the time it's just noisy as all shit, like it's gonna. I'm not even sure where that piece of oxidization was anymore, but pretty sure it's gone. Yeah. So normally at this point, when the phone battery dies, that's normally all you get, because I'm in the middle of doing something and I haven't got the time to stop doing that to go and get a charger and whatever else. But something happened and you need to know about it. So if you were paying attention, which I hope you were, I started off with, and I can't find it now for some reason. It's gone. Where is it? It's under the wheel. No, where is it? I've lost it. It's not under the wheel. It's not. I know where it is. It's in here. It's all about preparation, and I made none before I started making this. I started off with that guy, a die grinder. Now, I thought it spins, it'll do the trick. That is the wrong
tool for this. You might have a 10,000 RPM die grinder on 10 PSI or something like that that might do it. This is not that. This doesn't work. Don't use that. The second thing I tried was this. I got this out of a dumpster, and well, I mean, it's pretty clear as to why it was in the dumpster. It is on its last legs. I think the bearings in the end are going. It gets really hot on this end here. I used an adapter to attach this, which is like a cloth wheel. This worked pretty well. However, this is also the wrong tool. This is not the right tool. I thought this was spinning really well, but I don't think now I don't think it was spinning very well at all. I think it was making a lot of noise, and it was vibrating or spinning a little bit, so it looked like it was spinning a lot, but it actually wasn't. I was also using this, the old air sander. This works pretty well in my opinion, but none of these are as good as the next tool I'm going to show you. Now, I don't know why I didn't use this first, but I suspect it's because I have some kind of bias against electric tools. I don't know why. Maybe it was because when I was younger, air tools were kind of unobtainable-ish, and I don't know, air tools were the garage spec. Like a proper garage would use air tools. So my image has become that air tools are always better than electric tools, and that is just not the case. I don't know whether that's because it's 2019 or because I've just been wrong all these years. Either way, drum roll, the best tool for doing this, I forgot to mention, actually, I did try an electric tool. I tried the angle grinder, and that worked, but the guard would make contact with the wheel every now and again and scratch it, and then you'd be digging that scratch out with the polish. So the best tool is that. Whoa, that's the best tool. It's not getting hot. It's I'm at max speed. I can lock it on and just hold on to it. This wheel, I can see my reflection in it now after not a lot of time, which is why I've come to the conclusion that this guy wasn't spinning. If it was spinning, it wasn't spinning enough, wasn't spinning fast enough. And same goes for this guy. This guy just didn't have the torque. This guy has plenty of torque. Spins, you know it's spinning because it's a drill, it spins. The old Hitachi, $100. Yeah, this is killing it. Like, looking forward to showing you this. I'm not splashing any water on it or anything like that. I'm just going for it. And this is working a lot better than anything else I've tried. And when you have a moment like that, you need to go get the charger. Plug your phone in. Tell your fans. Tell the people. Tell them all. Because this is the way to go. Hang on to it like that. Just your hands on the bottom so it's not going to contact the wheel. All your air holes are vertical, so all the heat's getting away nice and good. Throw that over your shoulder. Bob's your uncle. That's how I'm doing it. So I'm going to get this wheel done and then show you the end result. I'm going over the whole wheel with this because it just works that much better than everything else. Stay tuned. Here they are. Now, if I zoom in, now these have been sitting for about 2 months, and I just gave them a quick wipe off. evidently I didn't film after I finished them. So they have actually started to oxidize again, as they do. I put some wax on them before I stored them in the garage here, but that didn't seem to do anything. They really need clear coating, I suppose. But they aren't bad still, and this one's covered in dust. Not bad. Still, could be better. They're going to go on the van, but I need tires. And I'll probably scratch them putting the tires on, because I did scratch them taking the tires off. Just the tire contacting the thing gave little scratches like that. So, I mean, I'm tempted to sell them because I just can't be bothered dealing with this. So if you see this video and you are interested in these wheels, let me know and I'll think about selling them. Yeah, don't know if I'll sell them or not. Let me know. And that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for sticking with me through a long video. I decided that one video was better than 2 or 3 for those wheels. I got to do better with my filming. I know that. I didn't film the end result. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe I did film it and the video got lost or something like that. These things happen. But I all came good in the end, which is good. Have you ever thought to yourself, geez, I wish I had my name on a door in Japan that I could brag to my friends about? Well, let me tell you, that is now a possibility. If you send me 1,000 Japanese yen, which is about $10, your dream will come true. I'll cut a sticker for you and stick it to my door, and it will stay there forever. More details on how to do that are in the description. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next episode. Later.